We're here with Dr. Heidi Hanna, the author of the Sharp Solution, brain-based approach for optimal performance. She's telling us the tools on how to optimize our brain and our body. Now, I gotta tell you, Heidi, my life is so busy, and I don't know. Even here, my brain will be thinking about what I'm going to do when I get off work. I'm always so far ahead of myself. Looking back, I can't remember a lot about my life because I've always been way ahead of the game. But so I've never been present. And so I think that's a big problem for a lot of people, and stress as well. If you're worried about something or you have anxiety, tell us how to do that, to be present and feed our brain.
It's interesting. We actually spend about 50% of our time thinking about the future. And again, that goes back to our survival instincts, right? Is we want to prepare. We want to make sure that we're not making mistakes. You know, with what you're doing, you're constantly thinking about the next thing. And the unfortunate thing is then you can't bring your full and best energy to the moment. And you miss out, and it really can hinder relationships, not only just our performance at work, but also at home. So it's so important to slow down and actually take those breather breaks and try to decrease cortisol. And as hard as it is, just taking a few breaths can actually stimulate what's called the relaxation response.
Okay, show us how to do that.
Well, okay, I was going to say, we're going to actually try to do this here. Okay. So just closing your eyes and paying attention to how it feels to breathe.
I get anxiety when I do this, by the way. Closing my eyes, it makes me anxious.
So the first thing you want to do is quickly shift to something physical. So you close your eyes and you quickly shift to how it feels as you breathe in. So try to really pay attention to how the air feels as you breathe it in, how your chest expands, how your belly expands. Really try to get in your body for a minute. And then as you let go, tell yourself just relax. And again, pay attention to your body. What's amazing about that is as soon as you connect to your body, your mind can't be jumping all around anymore. And so what's interesting is that we've trained ourselves to multitask, right? And so we have to untrain that by actually practicing these things.
So I've created bad patterns that help me be successful and to survive and reinvent myself several times in my life. But that same pattern is now, you know, causing me not to be present with my children or even in my work. So this is really important.
So I want you to think about it like going to the gym, right? You would go to the gym and you would never pick up 500 pounds to bench press the first time. You would start slowly. So as you're doing that and thinking this feels so awkward, this deep breathing thing, just remind yourself this is training. You're doing something new. It's supposed to be uncomfortable. And the more you do it, the more you bring your attention back to the present moment, the stronger that mental muscle becomes.
And we do this every 5 minutes during an hour period throughout the day?
No, I would encourage people to spend about 3 to 5 minutes every hour so that you're getting to transition from task to task. If you can do it more often, that's great. But again, just starting off with what I call brain recharge breaks, 3 to 5 minutes.
I need a brain reboot. My brain's going to quit on me if I don't take care of it. What were the 5 pointers again to help your brain and your body?
So I talk about my Fab 5 of brain health. So this includes nutrition, physical activity, stress management, social connections, and sleep, of course. How could I forget sleep? I didn't sleep well last night.
Oh my gosh, me too.
You know, sleep, everyone knows sleep is important, but what they don't realize is the brain's really active. It's making connections that are so important, and so lots of research has shown the importance of sleep. One more I want to add, because this often gets left out, and that is social connections. You're super connected. You know, most people are really connected.
I'm too connected. I'm too stimulated.
That's the problem. Yeah, it's we can spread ourselves so thin that we don't feel the depth of connection. So I think it's important to kind of let go of some of the ties to some of the breadth of communication and really deepen the relationships and spend a little bit more time with the people that matter most to us.
And all the social media and all the technology even made it more crazy with social stuff. Where can people pick up your book, Heidi?
So it's available at Amazon.com, Barnes & Noble. You can find it online and in bookstores, and super excited about it. I hope people find it helpful. And again, it's just really simple, practical things that most people know, but it's how do you incorporate it in a way that you're actually going to do it. Not just tell yourself you should do it, but actually do it.
And on a quick note, how many hours of sleep should people get on average?
An average of 7 to 8 hours of sleep, definitely no less than 6.
For optimal brain health.
Less than 6.
I know. I know, my brain. I'm going to need a lobotomy if I don't take care of my brain. Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank you for saving me.